My name is Cheze Messia, and I'm a part of the Biomedical Science program at Hoover High School. My presentation is on medical innovations in childbirth. I was very fortunate to have an amazing opportunity to shadow at East Cooper Medical Center in Charleston, South Carolina. I shadowed Olivia Burgess, and she's a labor and delivery nurse. I was able to witness 3 different types of births: a natural birth, C-section, and a vacuum-assisted birth. I chose to do my research on vacuum-assisted births because I thought it was very fascinating and not many people know about this type of procedure. So you may be wondering why a vacuum-assisted birth is necessary in the medical field. It is necessary when the mother's cervix is dilated, the baby is in the birth canal, or the mother is pushing but the baby is not progressing. Before I start on the development of the vacuum extractor, I wanted to talk about the history behind forceps delivery. Forceps were used back in Greek and Roman times, and they were very basic forceps to help deliver. But then in the 1700s to early 1900s, a more modern version of forceps were developed. This picture shows the more modern version of forceps. Then obstetricians realized that forceps were harming the babies more than helping them, so then this became the development of vacuum extractors. The very first vacuum extractor developed was called the Simpson vacuum extractor, named after the scientist James Young Simpson. And as you can see, this is a suction cup that helps the baby gently ease the baby out of the mother's womb, and then the vacuum-like device is pumped while the baby is moving out. Then in the 1950s, another scientist named Taj Malmstrom created his version of a vacuum extractor. And this vacuum extractor is very similar to Simpson, but the only difference is that this vacuum extractor had a metal suction cup device than the other one shown in the picture. Then this brings us to today's vacuum extractor. The current vacuum extractor has a soft suction cup made out of silicone, which is very soft on the baby's head, and it is connected to a handheld vacuum device which has a plastic stem. And the plastic stem rotates freely, which creates less risk of creating small cuts on the baby's head. And because of its low fetal mortality rate, it is used all across the US today. And you may be wondering why this extractor is used now than the other extractors previous. Is because it is less invasive and the mother and child are less likely to get harmed during the procedure. Throughout the development of making my poster and my shadowing experience, I've learned that there are more ways in delivering a baby than just the normal 2, such as C-section and vaginal birth. And then I also realized that nurses are very important in the medical field.